Wow, so it's actually true. Like, you have done Duolingo for over 1,000 days.
It's true.
What is it? It's like 1,200?
Yeah, 1,252, I think.
And these are legitimate. He has literally done it every single day.
Every day.
And I pressured him to make it to 1,000 by saying that we would no longer be friends.
It's true.
If the streak ended. This is my friend Morgan. We've been friends for many, many years now. And your Duolingo journey started many years ago at this point.
Yes.
It's pretty crazy. Like, the people, they can't believe this, all right? I mean, I can't believe it still, like, that you've done it for this long. What was your reasoning for starting this?
Well, so I live in Canada, and in Canada, there are people who speak French, and so there's French all around you, and like you don't really realize it because it's just everywhere. But like on cereal boxes and I don't know, ads and stuff. And so, like as a kid, I took French, but I'd forgotten all of it. It was just kind of embarrassing. So I just decided to give it a shot. We have French TV at home, and it's kind of. I felt like it would be kind of cool to just be able to watch every once in a while and like actually understand what's going on. And the other thing is just like if I like go somewhere, like if I'm in Montreal or even if I go to France, I want to be able to know what's going on, like be able to go to a restaurant and like order stuff like that.
We're gonna test Morgan out how his French is, and we'll see if like it truly does pay off. Is it worth it? Sometimes like I'll just ask you something random, like, hey Morgan, say this, and you'll actually say it, which is shocking to me. I tried to do Spanish for a certain amount of time, and like pretty much everybody else just kind of dropped off, stopped doing Duolingo. I always burn out on everything. So
story of your life.
Yeah, basically. So some people have like goals of like doing 2 lessons a day or 3 lessons a day. How many do you do?
I just do 1, and like literally 1, because it's like it's got to be a thing that like even on the days when you've got so many other things to do or you just don't feel like it, you just feel like, look, this is gonna take like 3 minutes and then it'll be done.
Right, it's like 11:30 at night and you forget to do it. And
exactly.
You just don't decide not to do it because you have to do 3 of them.
Right. This way it's like, look, anybody can make it through 1 session.
Did you think you were gonna continue doing this like for this amount of time?
I had no plan. I had no plan. I mean, it was really when the threat started. There was like, okay, well, I might as well just keep going. Because this is important to me, but like, and it's actually been kind of something where I've been like once I hit 1,000, it was like, okay, that's super cool. And I was like, well, what now? So I have been, I'm really not sure, but it's just been like no day seems like the day to stop. So I just keep going.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have learned?
For sure. Yeah, like
were you going from 0 and now you feel like what number do you think?
Yeah, it wasn't quite 0 because like I did remember a little bit from school, but like. Like, if 10 is, like, fluent, can have conversations, like, easily, I'd say maybe I'm a 6, like...
Now?
Yeah, now. So, like, which is pretty cool. Like, I could definitely... I feel like I could, like, go on a trip, know what was going on, and be able to, like...
A 6, and that's just from Duolingo.
Yes. But, like, the thing is, the next 4, I don't think if I did Duolingo for another 1,000 days that I would get to 10. It's, like, I would need to start, like, going and, like, having conversations with people and stuff.
Yeah. Well, okay, so... You think you're a 6. We're gonna test this out. We got a couple of things that I want to do just to show you guys and just so I can be impressed myself or disappointed at your skill. So, all right. So I've got this, and I've kind of looked at it. It seems kind of dumb, but it's called French tests. Okay, just this random app, Morgan, and I'm recording my screen, so we're gonna see if you can do intermediate. You said you think you're about a 6. I would say that's probably intermediate.
All right, let's see how I do.
Let's see how many you get right.
All right, intermediate, 10 questions starting now. All right, so oh wow, we're getting controversial here. The children are vaccinated in their youth. This blank. I think this vaccine, and it's this one because it's
wrong.
Oh, this vaccine. Okay.
Oh no.
This is terrible. At the start of the exam, Jerome worked almost every day. All right.
Correct.
Worked almost all day. All right. The next one. The sentence: my daughter, who's wise with her friends.
It's just amazing to me you can even read this. So you're supposed to figure out which
of these sentences is true given the one at
the
top.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, I think this one.
Correct.
Yes.
Wow.
Madame Martin est la plus tendre des mères. The synonym, so of the adjective tendre is, all right, it's not violent, it's not strong, it's not mean, so it must be
Correct.
doux. This is the last one.
Okay, well.
All right. À Paris, je, which is like depending on which one, it could be either of those. Toujours le métro. C'est pratique et plus rapide. All right. So in Paris, so saying in Paris, something always the metro, I guess, or the subway.
Okay.
All right. I would always. I don't know.
Wrong.
Oh, I was wrong. All right, well, how did I do? I got 6 out of 10.
Hey, you said you were a 6.
Yes!
How weird is that?
There we go.
I am thoroughly impressed. You said you thought you were a 6 out of 10, and you got a 6 out of 10. That's pretty amazing. I mean, like that. Even like your French like accent is like pretty good.
Yeah, sweet.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
sounded good. Okay, so we had a couple things planned. We wanted to do the test, and then we also wanted to do like Morgan watching a French movie, which everybody has seen. You've Got Mail, except for Morgan. So that's what we're gonna watch, and then see if Morgan can like pick up on what is happening like in the scene. So Sarah knows that movie better than any of us, so she's going through and finding a scene to watch.
You know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm on.
Kathleen Kelly. Bonsoir, ça pour une coïncidence. Ça ne vous ennuie pas que je m'asseye?
Si, ça m'ennuie. En fait, j'attends quelqu'un, je ne suis pas seule.
So, Morgan, do you have any idea of even what was going on at all? I mean, you seemed like you were laughing. Like that was
Okay.
funny.
Well, yeah, there were parts that were funny. You didn't really know exactly what was happening. All right, here's what I think was going on. I think that like this woman, again, I have never seen this movie. I have no idea what's going on, but I think this woman was like was like there for a date with somebody that maybe she met online or something. But anyway, but then this guy who she was in a relationship with, or that she was cheating on, or something like that, like somehow knew and came and showed up and like started and was just gonna sit there and like just ruin this date or something. But then he pretended to leave, and then just like sat behind her and started like annoying her, which was funny. That's when I was laughing. So I think that's what happened. But like, I'll be honest, most of the dialogue was too fast for me to really.
It was too fast.
Understand what was going on.
So did you figure like that you were looking at like the body language a lot more to figure out what was going on more than the actual words?
I picked up a word here and there, so like I could kind of sort of get the gist of what they were talking about. Like I could tell that they were upset, and like at one point she's like, "Do you think this is funny?" Like, so I got little phrases here and there, but yeah, it was. It also didn't help that like because it's dubbed in. Like you can't look at their lips to see what they're saying, so that just made it more confusing.
Right, I didn't think about that.
I think that without knowing any about the movie, I think just seeing that scene alone, even in English, he would have come too close to the same conclusion.
Well, why don't I watch it in English now? And then I'll see how close I think I was.
If I really knew you, I know what I would find. Instead of a brain, a cash register. Instead of a heart, a bottom line.
Okay, Morgan.
All right.
So you just watched it in English. Do you feel like you were even?
Yeah, I mean there were pieces. So like I got the part where like he's like ordering coffee, but she's like, oh, he's not staying, and then he orders anyway. Like I got that part in French, and I saw the part at the book beginning with the book, but I didn't realize at all that they were like talking about Pride and Prejudice for most of the scene. So I definitely missed that part. But there were words here and there that like I picked out, but I didn't really know what they like where they fit. But they're like, I remember hearing the word like cœur, which means heart. But I was like, but then she's like, no, instead of a heart, a cash register or whatever. I think that's what it was. It was like, oh, that's where I heard that. So
I see.
Yeah, so I got like the basic parts, but like a lot of that things like, oh, they're talking about a book and making comparisons between that and real life, and that was just like way over my head.
Right. I guess that because some of that stuff was pretty, complex.
I was just very confused.
Morgan, those were the two best things I could come up with. I thoroughly was impressed by you doing the quiz, like that you could decipher through any of that. Like, and those were like long sentences and stuff. Like, I think that's what people kind of want to be able to do. So in that regard, that was really cool. If you wanted to really be like actually fluent, then you would be doing something other than Duolingo, obviously.
But I think I'm satisfied. Like, I think if you told me, like, this is where I'd be at, I think I'd be okay with that. You know, I got other things going on in my life. I can't just be, like, learning French all the time.
Right.
I'm satisfied. I would do it again. but I'm glad I don't have to start now.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. Do Duolingo for 1,000+ days, and you'll be smarter.
Yes, definitely smarter, if nothing else.
Yeah. All right. See you guys later. Bye.